Did you know Christianity has at least 7 major groups? Let's dive into each of them and explore what makes them unique. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss future updates. Let's get started. Orthodox Christianity is deeply rooted in ancient traditions, placing great importance on liturgical practices and the use of icons in worship. Their teachings are grounded in the first 7 ecumenical councils, which form the foundation of their authority. The sacraments, especially the Eucharist, are seen as vital for receiving divine grace and spiritual nourishment. A key goal in Orthodox spirituality is theosis, the journey to unite with God and reflect His divine nature. This faith is most prominent in Eastern Europe, Russia, and the Balkans, where it shapes the spiritual lives of millions. Orthodox Christians have a unique saying: "We don't just attend church, we bring the saints with us." This reflects their deep reverence for saints and the interconnectedness of their worship with heavenly beings. Through devotion and tradition, Orthodox Christianity continues to inspire faith across generations. Catholic Christians follow a faith deeply centered on tradition, with the Pope recognized as the highest authority. They uphold the importance of the 7 sacraments, believing these are vital channels of God's grace. A significant focus is on the Eucharist, which they believe contains the literal presence of Christ. Alongside the Bible, church traditions are considered equally important in guiding their spiritual journey. Catholics hold great respect for Mary and the saints, often seeking their intercession during challenging times. This connection to the saints is beautifully expressed in the saying, "When life gets tough, there's always a saint on speed dial." Catholicism is most prominent in regions like Southern Europe, Latin America, and the Philippines, where its rich traditions continue to influence culture and daily life. Through its teachings, rituals, and global community, Catholicism offers strength and hope to millions around the world. Protestant Christians focus on personal faith and the direct study of the Bible. They emphasize that salvation comes through faith alone, not through good deeds or church rituals. Originating from a movement that broke away from Catholic traditions, Protestants sought to simplify worship and rejected the need for a hierarchical clergy, emphasizing a direct relationship with God. This approach has shaped Protestant worship to be more personal and less formal, with individuals encouraged to explore Scripture on their own. Protestantism has a strong presence in North America, Northern Europe, and parts of Africa, where its values of individual responsibility and faith resonate deeply. As the saying goes, Protestant Christians read the Bible for themselves, because who needs a middleman when you've got a direct connection to God? This belief highlights their dedication to a personal and independent faith journey that continues to inspire millions worldwide. Mormon Christians believe that God still speaks to humanity through modern prophets and consider the Book of Mormon as an additional holy scripture alongside the Bible. They see their faith as a restoration of the original teachings of Christianity, emphasizing the importance of sacred temple ceremonies. These ceremonies often focus on eternal families, reflecting their belief that family bonds can last forever, even beyond this life. Mormonism has its heart in the United States, especially in Utah, but its influence is growing in Latin America and Africa. Central to their faith is a commitment to community, service, and a strong focus on family. As they like to say with a smile, Mormon Christians believe in forever families because eternity is plenty of time to win over the in-laws. This highlights their lighthearted approach to a deeply meaningful belief that continues to inspire their global growth. Unitarian Christians reject the concept of the Trinity, focusing instead on the belief in God's oneness and unity. They emphasize a rational and thoughtful approach to faith, encouraging individuals to read and interpret the Bible for themselves. Known for their liberal theology, they often champion inclusiveness, equality, and social justice, making these values central to their beliefs and practices. Unitarianism has its roots in Central Europe and has also spread to parts of North America, including Canada. Their open-mindedness fosters a welcoming community where questions and diverse perspectives are embraced. As they often say with pride, Unitarian Christians believe God is one, just like their choice to keep an open heart and mind about nearly everything. This philosophy reflects their commitment to unity, personal exploration of faith, and creating a more just and compassionate world. Marcionite Christians believed in a sharp divide between the God of the Old Testament and the God of the New Testament, rejecting the Old Testament entirely. They followed their own version of the New Testament, which they had carefully edited and placed great emphasis on spiritual knowledge. However, their ideas were labeled as heretical by mainstream Christian authorities, leading to their decline over time. Marcionism thrived primarily in the Eastern Roman Empire during its peak, but eventually faded into history as other Christian teachings prevailed. Here's the ironic twist. Marcionite Christians were known for trimming the Bible to fit their beliefs. But in the end, it seems history did the trimming instead, leaving their movement as a fascinating but short-lived chapter in early Christianity. Their story reminds us of the complex and diverse debates that shaped the faith we know today. Quaker Christians, also known as the Religious Society of Friends, focus on the inner light, the belief that God's presence exists within every person. This guiding principle shapes their unique approach to worship, which is often silent and unstructured without the need for clergy. Quakers are deeply committed to pacifism, equality, and simplicity, not just in worship, but in every aspect of life. They believe that true faith is shown through meaningful actions, like promoting peace and social justice. Quaker communities are most prominent in the United Kingdom, the United States, and Kenya. Their way of life reflects their values, proving that silence can speak volumes. As Quakers often say, they don't just sit in stillness, they use every quiet moment to make the world a better place, one act of kindness and peace at a time. Their example inspires many to live with purpose and compassion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more amazing content. Your support means everything. Thanks again, and see you next time.